It was like, it took itself way too seriously. But I just remember, like, it had, like, every trope. What is a VCD? I'm too afraid of well, I guess I'm not too afraid of sounding like a noob, but here we are. You're lucky to not become a weeb until you're 18. I feel like you're unlucky because as a weeb from ages like 10 to 18, because I kind of stopped in college, right? Maybe let's say 10 to 20. I was able to get so much anime watching done. And now I don't have to worry about wasting my time on anime of all things. I'll speedrun instead. Video CD, just a MPEG 4. Okay. Is that what I would like burn onto a disc? That like there was a oh my god. Sega Saturn card that played him. Watch anime and speedrun? I guess I could speedrun anime games, right? Have I seen Lane? I haven't seen Lane, but I like the opening song. What is it like? You understand. Kind of sounds like, who made the song White Flag? And like the song that was remixed into Stan? You watch all of Evangelion in one sitting? That's 13 hours. Congratulations. No, it's not. That's like 10 hours. It's less than that, actually. What's 26 divided by... It's 8 hours. God damn it. 26 divided by 3. 8 hours, 40 minutes with no breaks. I need to watch it only 12 to 13 episodes. I'm pretty much done with anime. Like, I get that that's a really close-minded thing to say, but I feel like I have so many more things to watch that, like, an anime would have to be very, 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 very high priority for me to watch it. I legitimately made like a watch list of movies, and like it's 700 movies long, and they're organized by priority, low, medium, or high. Yeah, there's a little too much 14-year-olds being... Okay, I'm not even gonna go there. You don't think you'll even watch 700 movies in your life? I was surprised. Like, I listed all the movies I've seen. I've seen about 200, 300. And that's, like, without actively trying to watch movies. But now I have a reason to. Lane meets that list? I hear Lane is cool. I hear it's really, really weird. Main reason you watch anime is because Western media in the 90s sucked. And anime was just better, but now Western media is actually good. I mean, that's actually a fair point in my opinion. Oh my god, how did we lose so much PC'd? That and, like, anime knew how to make sick box sets, and I'm kind of sad they don't do that anymore. But I guess DVDs are kind of dead as a medium, except for people like me. Like, everyone remember, like, the cool box sets that you used to see at, like, Borders or, like, Best Buy for anime? The longest movie in the world is 35.7 days. The longest movie I know of... Well, I guess... Is that really a movie at that point? Or is it something that's called a movie where it's just, like, a bunch of, like, found footage put together? Like, the longest movie I know of that, like, actually had a theatrical release was Showa. And that's, like, 10 hours. You used to watch the original Star Wars every day in kindergarten? I'm like a very casual Star Wars fan, and I know that because I liked all the Star Wars movies. Yo, how you doing, Emerald Warrioress? Hope you're doing well. Nobody hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans? Yeah. Yeah, I know I'm a very casual Star Wars fan because I didn't think Last Jedi was an affront to mankind. I left the movie theater being like, hey, that was pretty good. I'm surprised that there was so much vitriol on the internet. But that was like a week in, so like I didn't realize how much vitriol there was gonna be. There was just like the underbelly of this movie was not that good. And I was like, it was pretty good. I think I'm a little bit easy to please at the theaters though. Like I don't mind most Adam Sandler movies. So like maybe I'm not an intellectual. I don't know. Last Jedi was fine. Like, I feel like people want to hate movies a lot. Like, when you start poking every single, like, part of the plot to, like, find plot holes and then be like, there was an inconsistency here. This is the worst movie ever made. It's like, are you trying to dislike what you spent money to watch? Like, I don't know. You're going to sleep at 9:20 p.m.? Good luck on runs? Yo, thanks, Nintendo 64. Don't finish the run, have the screen go black so you can guess what happened? That's a good idea. Suspense. Showa is over 10 hours? Yeah, apparently it's really, really good, and, like, it's good for humanity, because, like, it documents, like, voices from the Holocaust. Like, I hear, like, everyone should watch it in their lifetime, but it's hard, like, not just to find 10 hours, but, like, that has to be, like, extremely depressing to watch. You have a soft spot for Sandler? A lot of his stuff is Jewish man with emotional problem rediscovers family values. Yeah, maybe that's it. I grew up, I was raised Jewish, so I have a soft spot for the Hanukkah song. Fuck. We're gonna continue it. Nice. Oh, you don't know the half of it. Well, I guess you do. Because you saw all of it. The Boy with the Striped Pajamas was emotional to watch. I know that movie exists, but I don't really know anything about it. You love Adam Sandler's older stuff? You know the whole of it? Yeah. I mean, like, I thought Pixels was fine. I watched it on a plane, and I was like, okay, that was probably one of the better video game movies I've seen. It had a predictable plot. I think I laughed once or twice. I mean, by laughed, I mean it had a mild chuckle. If we die once, we have to reset. It's about World War II? I see. Pixels sounds like a sick plane movie. Yeah, it was pretty good. Kevin James played the literal president of the United States, which is pretty realistic. I didn't even mean for that to be like a... I realize how it could be like interpreted as an actual political statement. The movie came out in what, like 2015? You never saw Pixels because a three-dimensional pixel is a voxel and you're bitter? That seems like an interesting reason. You might just want to tell the world that you just don't find Adam Sandler movies that funny. You need to watch Detective Pikachu? I would rate Detective Pikachu on a good day a 7 out of 10. There was nothing wrong with that movie. Pixels I would call a 6 out of 10. I walked away from Detective Pikachu being like, that was pretty good. Now, do I remember nearly any of the movie? Absolutely not. What recent Pokemon, not Pokemon, what recent video game movie came out? Isn't there like a really good video game movie now? Oh yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog. Apparently, like, that's better than, Detective Pikachu, but I never saw it. Yeah. I mean, I like Ben Schwartz. I grew up on College Humor, Jake and Amir, and he's in those. Haven't seen it yet? I haven't seen it yet either. They really dodged a bullet. Like, Pandemic was right before that. Or right after that. Sonic was great for a game movie. I feel like it would be pretty much the, like, I doubt it's really much better than Detective Pikachu. It's probably in the same ballpark. Wish it would have been a little cheesier. I heard it was pretty cheesy. That and Pearl Harbor was very emotional. The most I know about Pearl Harbor... Well, yeah, the most I know about Pearl Harbor is the song in Team America. I do know it's generally considered like a wildly inaccurate and pretty bad war movie, but that doesn't mean it can't be emotional. But maybe those are just haters. It was a Michael Bay movie after all, right? I think the Pearl Harbor song is my favorite song in Team America. Like, it would have ripped some in-game sounds that would have been cheesy. I thought it had, like, Green Hill Zone or something in it. Like some Sonic remixes. Shit. I guess it could have been worse. It's a real song towards the end? They should have just used the one with Sonic CD with actual lyrics. Because I thought... So, I thought that was the most badass thing when I was a kid playing that. With, like, that animation where he goes up in Dr. Eggman's, like, Death Star on the chain. I was like, this is so dope. I legit... Like, I was loving it. They should have just used Live and Learn. I don't know. Maybe they did. That or the one from Sonic Adventure 1. Open Your Heart. Once you learn how to animate, you're putting a movie intro in your hack. The bar for a hack has gone too high. All these hacks are like... They look like they're... literally like thousands of hours. And I'm like, oh my god. Yo, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. You did quite a bit of traveling to places like Germany and Ireland. What were you doing over there? Fuck. Don't die. Yo, we're not... Oh. Thought we weren't behind for a second. Vacationing? Just... Before the pandemic, I guess. Imagine dying on the second boss. I'm really bad at this game, Cascaboom. So it's very imaginable. Imagine all the people, though, living for today. That's harder to imagine. Oh, I assumed Emerald Warriors. Emerald Warrioress, sorry. Might just call you Emerald. Warrioress? Surprisingly hard to mumble. We would have saved the P-Speed if I didn't... Oh. Oh, gross. I forgot we, like... Yeah, I forgot about half an hour into stream OBS crash. We've actually been streaming for 4 hours. I didn't even realize that. Oh, snap. I am losing time. That is most likely the case, but I really did need that power-up. With bad RNG, trying to do 3 too small, at least without doing the P-speed strat, is a death wish. But we're literally in 43rd place. It's not that big of pressure right now. I'm trying to get better. Like, I'm on a road to improvement, but losing a couple seconds when our time is basically 10 minutes off what's possible on Super Nintendo seems pretty okay to me, in the grand scheme of things. Your least favorite enemy is the bloopers? Well, I run all games on All-Stars, so I kind of have an emote for this called the worst thing on the planet. Yo, I typed it correctly in the amount of time. Sick. That was less sick. Green sheeps are my least favorite enemy in, like, any Mario game. Because they move so slow, it's worse than bloopers. Oh, we have to... keep forgetting to get rid of the split. We're fine. Sick, yeah. Yeah, the All-Stars version of this game already loses 2 minutes outright. The reason why we're running on it, though, is because... the reason why we're doing SMB3 at all is because I want to get really good at all 500%, where you do every game on the SMW plus All-Stars cart 100%. It's about a 4 to 4.5 hour run. That's not where we split. And we've done it before. We have a 4:35, but... yeah, that guy's gonna cost us some time. You can never do this even with practice? Yo, if I could do it, anyone could do it, right? I think speedrunning, the hardest step is to just start. The amount of resources, especially for popular games like SMB3, there's barely an excuse not to, you know? Like, all it takes to speedrun is a timer and recording your gameplay. I mean, I guess you don't even have to record if you don't want to submit anywhere, but... all it takes is playing a game and a timer. So close to good. Keep going way too early there. Alright. Good level. Shit. Almost. Stupid runaway build. Probably cost us 10 seconds. Nice? Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, my splits are very different than most people in the SMB3 community. But 3-8 shouldn't be a split. Basically, in segments where Hammer Bro RNG could either make you lose or gain time on your sum of best, that would otherwise be impossible, we have sectional splits. We have to get rid of 3-8. There are certain levels you could do, though, where it's impossible that the bills... Or not, do you keep saying bills? The bros get to you because of how Hammer Bro movement works. So that's why generally the first and second level of each world is a split. Also, we had fire, and that would have been super good for Wendy, but whatever. Worst gamer alive. I really shouldn't fool around, but it's fine, because we'll just get the power up, assuming we don't die, and everything will be good. This is probably my last run for the night. If it fails, I'll move on to jump. That probably shouldn't have worked. Resi starts rooting for it to fail. All those SMW players watching just start rooting for it to fail. Oh shit. Well, whatever. It worked, I guess. Saved a little bit of time. Yo, what a good neck crack. To mushroom or not? I guess it depends on if we get the fast strat, right? Fast strat, no mushroom. Otherwise, okay, yeah, definitely mushroom. Just don't die, I guess. Jesus. All your favorite streamers are mostly on tonight, so... Wait. All of your favorite streamers are mostly on tonight. So hopefully none are total a-holes per recent happenings. Yeah, it's honestly really unfortunate, like, that... I mean, like... Obviously... There are creeps in every single hobby. But it's always disappointing to see people that you know or people in your community be part of that group, you know? Your logic behind those real garbage achievements are probably not streaming or have been banned. I mean, like, Twitch is just starting to ban people regarding sexual assault obligations. But yeah, I obviously sympathized with victims and, like, those who were like, oh, my favorite streamer, they turned out to be a giant scumbag. But, like, today was literally the first day where, like, someone who I actively watched was accused pretty credibly. So, like, I definitely can empathize now. And I wish it wasn't the case, but that's what it is, and I'm not gonna, like, make any excuses for them just because I like their stream. And I hope, like, you often see people defend people blindly just because they like a stream or something like that. I wish people just thought about it a little bit more rationally. People sometimes get blinded by... I get... What's the... like... fanboyism? I don't know. It's just a really shitty situation, but my heart goes out to victims... or the victims more than anyone else, right? Like, I'm sad I'm not gonna be able to look at people the same way again, but it's way more worse than the people who actually got... Like, I'm in a very privileged position where I can't... Like, these people have had it much harder than me. And it sucks way more for them, right? You felt disappointed in closed Reddit today? I get more disappointed in Reddit day after day. How about that? Especially given how much time I've spent trying to police discussion and make it better. Only to have people literally say, like, oh, that dude's a bad mod. It's frustrating. It's kind of a lose-lose situation for mods of our speedrun. Nice. Literally everyone on the internet is the worst person in the world. It's just how the internet is. Like, I would probably consider myself addicted to Reddit. I use Reddit every single day. Reddit is where I get most of my information, most of my news. But for some reason, the Reddit community... Oh, oops. For some reason, the Reddit community is the most aggressive community on the internet, especially if you disagree with them. They'll instantly go to, like, threats of, like they'll be like, oh, well, you're a scumbag piece of shit. And I'm like, oh my god. You could have a debate with someone without immediately going there. But that's like, I banned someone temporarily for inflammatory discussion, got called a Nazi, got linked a video of someone punching a Nazi in the mouth and be like, this is you. I'm like, I didn't want to tell him. I didn't want to instigate the conversation. It was like, dude, I'm literally Jewish. Well, at least I was raised Jewish. Like, there are some self-hating Jews out there, but, like, that's... Maybe not that self-hating. There's definitely some spectacular communities, but, like, Reddit, for some reason, is the worst community when it comes to, like, arguments. Like, everyone on Reddit thinks they're smarter than everyone else, but they're also hyper-aggressive about it. And I don't really know where that hyper-aggression comes from, but it's present everywhere on Reddit, I feel. Like, you get on someone's wrong side, all of a sudden you are literally the worst person in the world. With no room for discourse. Like, there's discourse, but it's personal attacks. Some people get really emotional about being modded, yeah. Oh, you know, like, they deserve to get banned. But... Reddit is bad because it's self-moderated. They need outside arbitration. Well, there totally is outside arbitration. It just takes things getting really bad for it to happen. Like, if you're a mod of a relatively large sub, there's occasional, like, usually it's not an ask from the admins. The admins will just do something. Like, for example, like, the Smash community had a pinned list of people accused of sexual harassment because there were just so many. But, like, the Reddit admins, like, literally said, delete this post, or, like, there will be consequences for your subreddit, because, like, even though they said, don't witch hunt these people, it was, like, when you just have a list of bad names, it leads to witch hunting against people who are only accused in the eye of the law. So, like, the Reddit admins have been stepping in even recently for communities trying to police their own stuff. You got called a racist for a comment that was not even that bad and were timed out and they decided to ban you from the stream? Oof. Well, when you say not even that bad, I'm not gonna say it was racist, but that was here on Twitch. I mean, like, with Twitch, people will often not give the benefit of the doubt because things spiral out of control really fast. Gamer culture in particular can be worse, IMO. It's a very edgelord side. The thing is, like, it's so easy to tell who's, like, 15 in these conversations. Like, all of live stream fail has to be, like, average age 15. Because it's, like, arguments I would make 10 years ago when I was an edgy... Oh, my God. When I was an edgy kid, you know? I'm a decrepit piece of monkey shit, R. Picante crap eater. Thank you, Fred, for your contribution to the chat. I appreciate all you do here. How are these 15-year-olds so toxic? That's what I want to know. Where did the kids under 20 get the really offensive shit? Well, especially in, like, no, it's not a quarantine's fault, but, like, their bad opinions are unchecked. People learn from mistakes. People learn from saying things and getting called the fuck out. But they just haven't had that experience yet. They're finally of age to where they could, like, participate in debates and not sound... Like, they still sound stupid, but it's not like you literally can't construct an argument. They've had a couple years of English on them, you know? You do Big Brother, Big Sister, or... Big Brother, Big Sister, kid is 18 and graduated, generally a good kid, but when you went through his stream aliases, it was shocking what you saw. You warned him about it once. He stopped for a while, but now it's gone turbo offensive. I mean, like, I feel like people just forget what Xbox Live was like in 2006 or whatever. And that was nearly all teens. Like, people just be edgy because they can until they face consequences. The difference between now and 2006 is that that stuff is archived. There will be consequences. Yeah, I definitely agree there. It's not like they really understand that, though. Like, people don't really understand, like, permanent consequences for their actions until they're, like, relatively old. Oh, shit. Speaking of consequences for my actions, I should have gotten a star. Oh, no. Modern Warfare 2 era, I was a different person back then, yeah. I mean, just look at videos made on YouTube from, like, 2008, 2009. Like, most of it is cringy, first of all. But, like, the jokes in those videos are, like... You could barely call them jokes now. And, like... Let's just say they have not aged well. For most of the time. I mean, society evolves. People evolve. And the reason why I'm even talking about this in the first place is I think that a lot of these edgy 15-year-olds will eventually evolve. It's just that, like, you don't learn your lessons. until you do some stupid shit and then again get called out for it. Counter-Strike was the worst. Remember when they actually allowed spray paint or whatever, when people actually had graphics on maps? Yeah, I mean, that's why, like, a lot of streams, it's really the streamer's fault if it gets toxic. Because if edgy behavior just isn't checked, like, it only encourages more edgy behavior and more edgy people to come to that stream. That's why, like, certain streams are just toxic, because, like, they allow toxicity. Yeah, Counter-Strike Source. It was hard to avoid, let's just say that. KZ, though, was dope. I hate all FPS games. But I love me some KZ. I know KZ still exists. I just don't really care about Counter-Strike anymore. Get in the pipe, Shinji, okay? There's your NGE joke. Look at that massive time save. You're also allowed to say that word, Graveshift. This is an 18+ stream. Not saying you're allowed to, like, share that, but swears are allowed. That's not even a swear. I mean, if it's a community that doesn't treat you with respect and you think you did nothing wrong, then I think it's better you found that out sooner rather than later, right? Oh no. If you're 15 now and you were playing Source, were you playing Source at, like, the age of 12? No, that's the worst math of all time. Were you playing it at the age of, like, 3? Yeah, Source was not a thing in 2017. It was, like, 2008. So 12 years ago. You know, when my kid's done with preschool, I don't want to deal with them, so I just let him play CS Source. I don't want this, really, but I have it. So I'm doing a literal speed run while talking. Sometimes math will not be. Sometimes the words will just be said in the incorrect order or the incorrect words. It's just how it is. Yeah, I wanted to do that. I'm not gaslighting you, Waffles, by my confidence. What's how can you be so confident yet so wrong? Like, isn't that from something? You turned 23 this year? I mean, that makes sense. I know you're kidding when you say you're 15, because I don't even know any 15-year-olds that know what Source is. Counter-Strike is like old man's game. Old man's game, Dan's game. I still have Day of Defeat Source on my computer. I want to get really good at Day of Defeat Source, be the best Day of Defeat Source gamer alive. It shouldn't be hard. There's only like 2 people that play it now. No, actually, Day of Defeat Source has a surprisingly large amount of people that play it. You finish all the achievements in Day of Defeat Source? I think I have about 10 hours in that game. Most of which were in, like, 2007. Which I think was already late to the party. I feel like Day of Defeat Source was... That's an old boy game. What are my weekend plans? Continue to unpack. Get this room looking nice and spiffy. God damn it. It requires like 10,000 kills minimum? Ooh. What are your weekend plans, Fred? If anyone wants a show recommendation, I recently watched HBO's Barry. I really liked it. It's on HBO Max, which I recently got. Fucking, oh my god. Why do I always just blank? Stupid overworld time losses. It's whatever. I guess it's getting late, right? Agreed, you're a Barry fan as well? The episode with the Taekwondo guy is probably one of the best episodes I've seen in television in many years. Get some work done, go in the family's new inflatable pool. See, like, there are large above-ground inflatable pools, but I'm just, like, imagining a tiny kiddie pool. Yeah, HBO Max, I've used it for a couple movies, Barry and Chernobyl. Chernobyl is really good. That's one of the best series I've ever seen. It's a tiny kiddie pool. Well, I'm sure you'll enjoy it anyway. Do some laps. Swimming is a great way to stay in shape. Yeah, that's the same episode. That was a good one, Emerald. This is so confusing to people who haven't seen the show. It's confusing to people who watch the show. How? How? Well, whatever. We're going to continue it even though we're making some really bad decisions. I think we're going to actually still be green, though. Yo, what up, Meep Car? How you doing? Came just as the run is dying. Oh my god, no, we're gonna be like a little red. You fucked up your ankle bad. Oh no, are you okay? Do you have to like go to the hospital or something? I mean, maybe it's okay. Jesus. Yeah, we're ahead. It's just that, you know, our massive time save is... We oofed it. Didn't die, though. Yeah, it was just a good episode overall, Emerald. What's causing the very infrequent audio distortion? Almost like bends the notes a little bit. I have no audio distortion on my end. That's generally something on Twitch's end. I recommend if you're watching on Source to not watch on Source. If you're getting those issues, Waffles. You were taking out the trash and you stepped in a ditch. Your ankle twisted completely and you fell in the garbage anywhere. You're icing it. You're in so much pain. Well, I really hope that like it's not like a sprain that you have to go to the hospital for, because going to the hospitals are a little, it's like dangerous, obviously. Speaking of dangerous, I live on the edge of the pipe. But like, if the pain continues, don't be afraid of going to the hospital. You're not going to the hospital right now? You're on vacation? Well, I hope it recovers soon. Picante Live Source. Oh my god, we slipped. Yeah, no, I know it's fair. I'm just saying, like, I hope it gets better soon. I hope it, like, I'm not a doctor. I honestly don't know how, especially telemedicine. I hope your ankle is good, but it sounds like you're in, like, do some research into sprains and stuff. ED visits are actually down drastically. Yeah, probably because people are terrified for good reason. Yeah, I normally would get the mushroom there, but I feel like it's pretty useless. COVID goes straight to the inpatient? Yeah. I'm not surprised. I guess I'll get this. Why not? Seems like my voice is the impact, just the game. See if you can clip and reproduce it. The thing I genuinely think is Twitch, because my audio is playing through OBS. The way that I listen to the game, like there's no game audio if I'm just playing on a monitor. I have to open up OBS and then listen to OBS sounds. So the audio I'm listening to is directly from OBS. So unless like on the actual streaming process, like the process of getting my video from OBS to the server, it's being corrupted. I don't think it's an issue on my end. Like, my audio is playing just fine over here. And I'm listening to my desktop audio, not the game audio. You're gonna get Ramstein tickets, but they were cut short because of COVID. That really sucks. I haven't listened to them in a while, but Sane Shush is a good album. I like their classics. I like Du Hast, obviously. I remember one of my favorite songs was, actually, I think I can't say it because it's like a transgender slur. But I remember I liked it a lot. It begins with a Z. Don't say it. You mostly do Sehnsucht? It's good. I remember I like discovered it from a Naruto movie AMV. And that's why I really liked it. I associated with the anime. I had no idea what it was about. I think my favorite song is probably actually Sehnsucht, like the actual song off the album with the same name. I mean, I like their like well-known classics. Like I used to listen to like every single Rammstein. I can't pronounce them ever. I always say Rammstein, and then I'm like, no, it's Rammstein, and then I'm like, is that right? Because I'm not German, so. Like, Du Hast is good shit. I'm willing to say that. Wow, those. Jesus Christ. Alright, well. Yo, what up, Pink? How you doing? How's rating going? Epic Hammer Movement? I haven't listened to Rammstein in so long that I used to know all their songs, like not just the singles. I'm not sure if I'm still the same way. Good, how are runs? The runs are like meh. They're not terrible. Like we've had runs that are like legitimately PP pace relatively late in the game, but we always mess them up. You're not rating anymore? Oh, I see. Yeah, this is my last run anyway. It's getting really late. I actually started this one way later than... I didn't realize... I was looking at my uptime, and I forgot that OBS crashed like half an hour in, so I thought it was half an hour earlier than it actually was. But if we PB, we PB. We're gonna go for it. You believe? Yeah, I know that, their shows, Rammstein shows, Rammstein. I think that's I'll say that. I know their shows have like massive amounts of pyrotechnics. I don't know. I hear like I hear horror stories of like shows with pyrotechnics and people like getting burned, and it makes me scared. But I guess they've been doing it forever, right? At least, I mean, I would hope he's a licensed pyrotechnic expert at this point. They've been doing pyrotechnics, like, off their face in shows for, like, decades. Like, quite literally 20 years. Like, I feel like that'd be a pretty high priority. Fire shooting out of your face while you're here washing your groceries. Yeah, you could like look it up, like Rammstein. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm gonna like struggle every single. You could look it up, like look up the band and then like fire face, and like there's a thing. It's like fire. It's like a Bane mask almost. But this was way before Bane. This was like 2005. Yeah, fire is probably good to eradicate the germs on your groceries, so maybe you should be lighting your groceries on fire. Maybe they were just ahead of the curve. That was intentional, by the way. Jesus. Yeah, I saw that happening a mile away. At least we didn't die. Ram? Maybe not the ice. Yeah, don't burn the ice cream. The ice cream didn't deserve it. Or doesn't deserve it. Oh, God. I don't care about losing like 2 seconds. It's fine. I mean, a baked Alaska is a thing, right? Or is that just cake? There's definitely some ice cream that has flame elements to it. Oops. Well, that was slow. Speaking of slow, Jesus. Oh my God, that was so close to death. Oh my God. That was legitimately extremely close to death. You know the early concert? You see, you're naming these people, I honestly, I don't know them that well that I know the name of the people. I haven't listened to them really actively since like 2006, 2007. But yeah, lighting yourself, like, it's bound to happen. Even if you're a professional pyrotechnicist, like, if you're doing it for like multiple decades, you're probably gonna burn yourself at some point. Probably multiple times, right? That turn was dicey there, yeah. Oh, that's cool that you met him backstage, Emerald. Oops, did not. You work with Excel, sometimes you lock the wrong part of the formula before dragging. Yeah, you work with Excel, sometimes you get stabbed with the spreadsheet, it happens. If you caught on fire for forgetting, you might not miss it that much. If you want your computer to catch on fire, try loading up Microsoft 365 Web Excel. Resource hog that, like, also lags a ton. Terrible application. I took a class on Visual Basic or whatever in Excel. What a rush. No, that was one of my least favorite classes. Excel, I think, is a fun program. Anytime you can use it, you do. I mean, if you're like a power user of Excel, you could literally like change a 1 to a 0 and then Earth explodes, you know? You have the universe at your fingertips. It's like some Rick and Morty shit, you know? Alright, here we go. It's time to lose about 50 billion seconds. Jesus Christ. Alright, already losing time. Going way too late. Alright, that... Whew. We got it in a reasonable amount of time. We're actually going to lose all our time in 7.2 now, but we have time saving World 8, so that's cool. Windows 360, you have the universe at your fingertips, but then your computer crashes, or catches on fire. Yeah, we didn't use a P here. So now we got to do the fucked up strat. Oh god. This isn't good. Like, we're losing so much time here. Like, we're probably not going to be ahead after this split, honestly. One day I'll learn the P speed here, but it's not today. Alright, could be worse. It's fine. We have time saving World 8. Speaking of Rick and Morty, you started and finished it last month. Never watched season 3. Or actually, that's not true. Oh, oops. Wrong level. I watched like a very small amount of season 3. I watched like 3 episodes of season 3. And they were good. I don't know. I was less into it. Maybe it was because the Rick and Morty fan base absolutely ruined it. I called the Rick and Morty fan base being toxic way before everyone else. I'm like, these people are way too full of themselves, and then people caught on. I hated the Rick and Morty community before it was cool. Pickle Rick, yeah, I also had a pickle emote before Pickle Rick was a thing. And, now it can't escape me. You only did some of season 1? I think Rick and Morty's a good show. Just completely ruined by its fan base. How do we gold this? Let's go. It's gotta be close. So what's the deal with the fan base? Like, there's memes about it. You maybe have seen the, to be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand Rick and Morty. Basically, it's people who they're really obnoxious. Or this is a huge generalization, but at least when this was like a really big thing, they were really obnoxious. Consider themselves like super intellectual for watching Rick and Morty. Like, oh, only if you're smart, a nerd, you could get this. And like really put the show on a pedestal, like more than it had to be. There's the specific incident is when they brought back Szechuan sauce because of the Rick and Morty reference. Like apparently like it was an absolute nightmare for McDonald's employees. There were like Rick and Morty fans that like down the block being incredibly obnoxious, like screaming wubba lubba dub dub in the streets, like getting mad when they ran out of Szechuan sauce, like legitimately angry. Yo, Graveshift, you got some emotes. Wow, I got hit. That's not good. And we gotta focus now, because instead of doing this the cool, chill way, we decided to get hit immediately. The sauce is sold for literally hundreds of dollars on eBay, yeah. It was a pretty pretty big disgrace for Rick and Morty fans everywhere. Like, oh no, oh no. Alright, let's just get big. Like the song by Duro. Everyone remember Duro? You know, if I die in 4-7-4, that's an apt ending for this, honestly. And it 100% deserved. Oh my god. Yeah, pretty much. Those aren't green, but it works out. Yeah, that's what someone did recently with the Mario Lost Levels no warping pin. Basically, or patch. Basically, if you had proof of getting to World 9 in Mario Lost Levels, in a certain Nintendo Power magazine, like the next issue, if you send it before like the next issue, they would send you a patch that said no warping allowed with like Mario on it. Someone's trying to sell it for like $300, and they obviously did that. Like it's brazen. Because no patch is worth $300, and it's also not as rare as they say. And they've been trying to sell it for now like 3 months, and they haven't. Unless they recently did. In which case, I'll be really sad that someone spent $300, because then if I want that patch, I'm gonna have to spend $300, because some idiot ruined the market for it. Oops. It's sold by an individual, not just a store, yeah. You would have kept it? A lot of people kept it. That's why they're so hard to find, actually. They're not rare, per se, but no one's selling them. So maybe they are rare, you know? Interesting. It's a patch like something for your varsity jacket. Yeah, and they're trying to sell it for $300. Uh-oh. Yeah, shit. Yeah, it's fine. I would tell you to look it up on eBay, but I don't want you to drive the traffic. I'll look it up after the stream. 'Cause I want to see if it's sold. Or if I think they lowered the price. It was like 400, they made it 300. Because, of course. I gave them a fair offer. I'm like, you know what? Trying to sell this for 400. I'll offer you 50 bucks for this patch because I love Lost Levels. That's way too much already. But for a patch, $50 US, and then got rejected automatically. I think that they had like, oh, any offer below X, I'm not gonna take. Yeah, bikes are a hot commodity right now. You could always get an exercise bike indoors. I almost used the warp whistle. That would have invalidated the run, which would be cool. Like, exercise bikes are generally not sold out right now. Oops. Oh my god, that was almost a death. Yo, Andrew, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. We're kind of close to PBing this run. It's possible. God damn it. We're still really bad at SMB3, but we're trying really hard here. How is your stream? I hear you're a speedrunner, at least according to Twitter. Hey, Hey, back to you. How you doing, everyone? Hope you all enjoyed Andrew's stream. Andrew, hope you had a good stream. Andrew rated. Damn. That's all caps. Yeah, we actually did that correct. So I never know how to do this when you're big. Sick. Alright. We tried so hard to keep fire, but in the end, it didn't even matter. Shout out to my favorite speedrunners, Linkin Park. Oh, God. So we still have a lot of time save in World 8. I wouldn't be super worried. Your neck just cracked really loud. Dang, yo, I had the best neck. I had 2 really good neck cracks on stream today. I was excited. Neck cracks feel so good. I'm hoping that's the type. Like, I hope it was a good neck crack. Yo, what up, Driftack? Thank for the good luck. Thank for good luck. A little broken English there. Sick. I love being 0.2 ahead of my PB. Man, you can't even play this level? That F2 sucks. I will say that much. Turns out you were speedrunning this whole time. What were you speedrunning? So I'm not sure if I believe you. Might have to see some speedrunning in action. SMB? You're going for like... You're doing any percent still, right? So this is like SMB3, but not actually SMB3. It is SMB3, but on the Super Nintendo, the All-Stars remake. So it's definitely SMB3, officially made by Nintendo. It's just not the one you're used to seeing. You know, neck cracks are very common, especially after streaming for long periods of time. I don't know if it was a long stream. But Andrew's a gamer. He could marathon some runs. How do I keep going so close on these gophers? Thank you again, Andrew, for the raid. I do really appreciate it. I wasn't going to PB, but now that you raided me, might as well return the favor and show some gameplay. Is that if you're the second person to ask that? No, it's specifically for this record label that makes dark psytrance called Maniac Psycho Pro. I almost never wear this shirt. I grabbed it. You got soft locked in the bathroom for like 15 minutes. Yo, I had like an 8-minute bathroom break yesterday. It happens. You like dark side traps? Nice, Fred. What are some artists that you enjoy? You don't know names? That's fair. There's a lot of artists out there, and a lot of them sound very similar, and kind of just like you're in the mood for it, so you play it, sort of deal, you know? You really fucked this up. That's fine. You recovered. Stream looking on point? Yo, thanks. Yeah, we gotta focus super hard on these auto-scrollers, because unlike normal speedrunners, I'm so bad at auto-scrollers. But thank you everyone who followed, and thank you again, man. How many times is too many times to thank for a raid? 4? Well, we're gonna do it anyway. Thank you, Andrew. You like Van Gogh? I'm actually sad because I had what's his name, Red, on my Animal Crossing island today, and I bought a painting, and I was like, oh, because I look up if it's fake or not. I don't care if I'm supposed to determine that myself. I don't know classic art. But I looked one up, and I'm like, oh, okay, this one's not fake. Turns out I was looking at the fake version from New Leaf instead of New Horizons, so I actually ended up buying a fake because I looked up the New Horizons after I bought it. And I'm really sad. Five is too many, 4 seems good. Alright, thanks for the advice. Only Winamp had shuffle all library, but also be able to search a specific track without disturbing the shuffle at all. I loved Winamp. I wish like Winamp modernized enough for it. Like, you can still use Winamp with Windows 10, but it feels a little archaic. But big fan of Winamp. It really whips the llama's ass. Yeah, I mean, that was my fault, though. I feel like they had, like, the recent update changed the frequency of Red. Because Red is coming to, like, my island and other people's islands I know more often than the original, like, than it did the past couple weeks. Like, a lot more often. I don't know if anyone else has been experiencing the same. Or maybe I just got really unlucky and now it's the other side of the curve, right? So, when people say foobar, do they mean like is it like what do they mean by foobar? I don't really know what it is. It sounds like it was a Winamp theme, but I feel like that's really obscure and not what multiple people are telling me about today. It's a player, okay. Like Winamp, okay. But far more customizable. Yo, sick, no hands. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well, whatever. It worked out, I guess. Is it gonna, like, gold and it's gonna be super fake, I think? Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Hand, that wastes a second in 100%. I'm confused. Excuse me, sir, why did you clip? Am I calling it the wrong thing? Am I pronouncing Winamp wrong? Do I like Electro Swing? I actually hate Electro Swing. feel like it's overplayed and not that good. I didn't grab the fire? I'm confused. Did I have to? Playing this a little reckless. Oh my god. I slipped off the edge there. Well, that's the latest I've ever gotten that guy. Pipe. Jesus. I guess I didn't need to, right? I do that level with Raccoon Suit because it's the easiest. You want to play it safe. Speaking of safe, this is shameful. Oh my god, that was way too close. Yeah, sorry, I'm not really looking at chat. I'm also very sorry for what I'm about to do. Yeah, I feel like I have to next time I practice, I'm really gonna go in on this stage. Because I'm not confident enough in runs, especially a run that's like 6 seconds ahead. Like, if we were like 50 seconds ahead, I would 100% go for 8-2. Because I know how to do it. It's just, I'm not, so... I have some time save here, right? Yikes! Oh my god. Yikes! Well, I have less time save here, right? Jesus. We have 12 seconds, but that's like half of it. Alright, well, we're saving a lot of time because of that. Yeah, it's, like, I know people are saying things to me. You learned quite a bit when you were running no Wii. No wrong warp? No wrong warp. Yeah, that definitely gets you better at World 8. Like, I did like a tiny bit of no wrong warp, and it got me, I actually now get to this with fire, which is pretty cool. Because this level with fire, it still is the hardest level in the game, but it's slightly easier. No Wii. The anti-communism Mario run. I hope people realize that was sarcastic. This level is... Mario, go shoot. I make it look easy? No, this level is like, you literally just hang right and shoot. My sarcasm is a little too good. Yeah, the important thing is I'm not taking damage, right, Vexen? Because that's when things get fucked up, especially in this level. You can technically still hang right, but it makes the moles a little harder. And you lose a little time when you can't kill this boss with fire. Yeah, I'm sorry. My sarcasm is equivalent to saying it in a completely normal voice with no tonal changes. I have to use Kappa. Cool. Not that that actually matters, but... I don't go for fire kill here because it's harder on All-Stars and I'm bad at it. No fire kill? It's fine. I don't go for fire kill. That's why it's hard. Oh my god. That was kind of sketchy. It is legitimately harder in this version of the run. On All-Stars, the hitboxes are different. I mean, obviously, Bowser is still that guy. Only the head matters. Bowser is still that guy. What amazing description skills. I'm sorry, I'm playing video game. But yeah, the All-Stars hitboxes are different regarding fire, and apparently it's like a decent chunk harder, according to like Rupert and people. I've tried it in practice, and I'm like, why do people do it? It seems pretty hard. Also, I can't believe we PB'd by like 15 seconds. It's kind of a very small amount to PB by when our PB is so bad. Come for the eloquence, stay for the PB. We actually might have ranked up. I think 2152 is the next rank. Let's do the Mario. Yeah, I'm top 3 in All-Stars now with that time. Yo, Sphinctus, thank you so much for the 37 months. I appreciate it. I was a little tired this morning, but I appreciated watching you finish The Witness. It's a good game. Let's do the Mario. Yeah, shoutouts to Andrew G for the raid. It gave us the ability. Where's the big time save here? I feel like I really messed up in like a place. Believe it or not, I really messed up in the place. Alright, looks like we have some early time save, which is cool. You love the even 120 out of super tanks? Yeah. It puts me at 42nd, but no, filter by SNES. Filter by SNES. On 100%. Because you could do that. And then I'm in 3rd. I'm the best. Well, I'm the 3rd best. Because no one else submits it. The nerves, yeah. 37 months is kind of forever, Sphinctus. That's 3 years in Twitch time, which is pretty crazy. I'm sorry I didn't do the Mario. I didn't swing my arms from side to side enough. Here's the swinging. There you go. Hope that was enough swinging. Not gonna lie, you flinched at least twice when I was in World 8 and almost missed some jumps. Yeah, 3rd on SNES. Yeah, because the guy who I actually beat was also on SNES, the 42nd place. So it was like a 52, right? Alright, so with that... Oh, I'm not... Oh, it didn't save my progress because of that. I want World 8. Yeah, sad. You want to hit the one under. I forget, I can't read Japanese. With that, I'm definitely done for the night. It is way past when I normally stream.